The week of singles continues. I am gonna try to get a new max today. Um, Whether I feel like shit or not. Like even if I feel like shit, I'm still gonna go for a new max. Um, Even if it's just a 5 pound increase, just because I've gotten to a point with my deadlifts where I know my current max is not really my max. And what I mean by that is the way I'll kind of like just continue to build strength is I do percentage work, right? So if I'm doing a 3x5, I do that with 80% of my max. If I do a 3x3, it's with 85% of my max. Percentage work. But what I'll do is if I get a new max, that first week when I'm working with new numbers, I'll focus just on that. I won't add on any weight to any sets. But then as I continue to do these new numbers and get used to it, I'll start progressive overloading on that last set. You know what I mean? And I'll just keep on doing that, progressive overloading, getting used to heavier weights while spending the first 2 sets doing the intended weight until I get a new max, and then it resets. So one way I know that, I'm at a point where I can max is I start getting like really high up there for that progressive overload. So like I haven't gotten a new max in so long on deadlifts that the most I've done for 5, my max is currently 615. But with how I've been continuing to progressive overload because I haven't gotten a new max, so I haven't reset, is for the 5s, I've gotten to 585 for 5 on that last set. And for 3s, I've gotten to 600 for 3. Yeah, don't do that. I get like I just watched this man throw off the weight off of his chest on a fucking incline. Like, yeah, Sam does it, you know what I mean? Like, but I've seen him do it once and he really could not re-rack that shit. He easily could have and just chose not to. And then plus, it's like there's signs all over this gym that say not to fucking slam something as little as dumbbells. So I don't know why he thought it was okay that he could just chuck a whole ass barbell off of him. But anyways, yeah, I've gotten up to 600 for 3 on that last set of 3. And yeah, my max is 615. So I've gotten to a point now where I 100% know that 615 is not my max. So we have to go for it. We have to get a new max. We have to. I hope that all makes sense. Oh. But yeah, I would say my numbers for today would be 630 is that golden number for me. That's what I want to get today. Like, that'd be fucking phenomenal. But then if we are feeling like shit, which does tend to happen on Tuesdays just because I'm recording a fuck ton of videos on Monday night, getting home at like 4 a.m., getting to sleep at like 6 a.m., no good. So if we do feel like shit, 620 is my safe bet. And then if we feel like doing some overachiever shit, we'll be going up to like 640 at the most. So 630 is that golden number today. That's like what I came in here wanting to do. So hopefully everything goes smoothly and we can get 630. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. See, that's why you don't just throw heavy weight on the floor, because it fucks it up, makes shit unbalanced. Then you have things like this where you got to find sweet spots for deadlifts. And it's like every spot would be a sweet spot, just not moving if people weren't just throwing shit around. I'm just messing around. We lift heavy weights, sometimes stuff drops on the floor, it's okay. I think I've just had one of those days where it's just been really annoying And at this point, I've finally I've just like given in. So it's like, you know what? I'm already fucking annoyed, um, past the point of return. So let me just see, let me just fully give in and just make this the most annoying day that I possibly can. You know, like might as well. You know what I'm saying? I might even just like fucking make huge jumps. You know what I mean? Go from this to 405 to 585 to like 600 just to make it more painful to annoy myself even more. And I mean, I feel like the best course of action once you get to that point where you're just like having one of those days is just to say fuck it and see just like how bad you can make it just for fun. Get some fun out of it. But no, I feel like the day is still somewhat redeemable, so we're not going to do that. I think, I think despite the kind of high key annoying day we've been having, um, we could still, we could still change it up. You know what I mean? Just like have a good warm up, have a good deadlift session, and then just like finish the day strong. You know what I mean? Or get a good back pump. Uh, get a good back pump. Get some good food after, and just kind of save the day. Like I feel like not all is lost yet. I feel like if I just don't get even the safe number, which would be 620 for deadlifts today, then it's just like fuck it, and I'm just gonna do everything I can to just have the most annoying day ever, and it's like over after that. But I feel like right now we can still save it if we have a good deadlift session. So not gonna make any crazy jumps, kind of warm up the right way, all that shit, and like we'll use the deadlift sessions to just save the day from just being a complete bullshit day. We're good. We're good. It feels good so far. Kanye did come in clutch for yesterday's 420 on bench, so I think I'm just gonna continue the Kanye streak. And then if we do get I think if we get the golden number with Kanye, then it's like scientifically proven in the world of gym science and research that Kanye is valid for heavyweight. Then you can't call me a glazer or whatever anymore because it's like proven to actually work. Because then it's like, oh, he's not listening to Kanye because he's a glazer. He's listening to Kanye because the shit works. What am I listening to? This is not Kanye. Yeah, no, it feels good so far. Feels good so far. Think we'll put on. I think we'll put on 495, and then after the 495, we'll go for one more warm up, and then take the break, do 90%, take another break, and then go for the PR attempt. Fuck smelling salts. You don't need to get into that Barbella salt, bro. Feels good. I think 630 is guaranteed as long as we just trying to think of how to fucking explain it. Like, just like driving with the legs, but it's just like that explosiveness, not just like driving with the legs. Like, I've got that down, but as I've been doing more pause deadlifts, I've gotten into just like having that explosiveness off the ground. You know what I mean? Just like, not just like fucking cranking it, you know, you're gonna fuck up your back that way. I know, because it happened to me, but just like kind of just pulling that slack out, putting tension on that bar, and then just fucking spazzing out with it. That's been really good for me, you know? So I think if I could just do that, you know, for the 630 attempt, we got it. It's just the thing is, like, I overthink when I deadlift, and it just like sometimes like, because ever since I've injured my back, I'm sure I've told you guys this plenty of fucking times, but after I injured my back, I just got into the habit of just like overthinking deadlifts to where like, I'm just scared that if I go too heavy, it's gonna happen again. Or, you know, as I start pulling, and obviously I feel that tension in my, you know, my back and shit, I feel like I'm gonna injure it again. So I'll overthink, and then I just can't like, I can't explode the way I want to. I'm not applying pressure to the bar and pulling the slack out like I want to. I'm just not doing any of the things that I want to do for my deadlift when I get like that. So, name of the game yesterday for the max bench was just like controlling the nerves. So name of the game for today is just not overthinking, you know? And if we can do that, then 100% we got 630 in this. So I'm gonna do this warm up real quick and then take a little 5-minute break and then get into the 90 and then another 5-minute break and get on that top set. But as I do this and as I do the 90, just gonna straight focus on not overthinking and just spazzing with that bar once we go into the pull, you know? See, like that was good. No overthinking, quick off the ground, explosive. That was good. If we can do that for the 90 and the PR, I think it's like 100% guarantee. All right, name of the game, 90% of the max. We've taken our break. Use this as the confidence boost like we always do for the 90, bro. It's more than just a final warm-up before the weight. You know, it's shit that I do to make sure that my form's 100% in check before I go and attempt the really big shit, and also just a confidence booster. If I can pull this with ease, you know, mid-difficulty, feeling good, then I go into the next weight feeling good, you know, which would be really good for a day like today, because like I said, the goal for today that's gonna allow us to get that weight is just not overthinking shit. If we can do that, then we're chilling. So, just gonna put on that Kanye. Look into the eyes of this beautiful, elegant, majestic creature. And then get into it. I can't remember if I got chalk or not. I don't know, bro. Looking into that thing's majestic eyes, it kind of just gives me amnesia. It's like I feel so good, so elevated that like I kind of just forget everything. Mom. Mom. It's good. Um, it felt really good. I think I'm gonna watch it back and then decide if I want to go for. I don't feel confident enough. Like that did feel good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't feel confident enough to go for 640. So I'm debating 620 or 630. So it felt good, but I'm gonna go ahead and watch that back. And depending on how it looks when I do watch it back, that will be the determining factor of what I'm gonna go for. I'll clean it up later. I just want to focus on lifting the heavy shit. I can't let the nerves get the best of me. For bench, it's just never a good thing. Like for bench, I get jittery, causes for misgrooves, but on deadlifts, if I get too nervous about something, jitters don't really matter when you're fucking deadlifting. Like as soon as you start like pushing that deadlift, you're gonna be strapped into that bar, bro. You know what I mean? But like bench, it's a lot different, a lot more ways you can misgroove. So jitteriness is not the problem. It's just that if I get too nervous, that's when I overthink. And as I said earlier, if I'm just overthinking on a deadlift, I can't attack it the way I need to be able to get it. So it's like, as soon as I put that belt on and stand behind this bar getting ready, no funny shit. I really need to fucking lock the hell in. Because I think if I get pumped enough, I will not be overthinking. I'll be able to get into it and attack it the way I need to. And I'm confident to the point where if I can attack it the way I attacked that last set with 90%, I could do it. I can get it up. The only thing is just not overthinking so that I can attack it that way. You know what I'm saying? Lock in, no funny shit. Come on. Calm down. Mom. Don't know if I locked out with that. I think I did. But regardless, even if I didn't, that's a huge fucking step up from last attempt, because I think last attempt I was at 620, 625. And if you saw it, I couldn't even move it. So regardless, that's some good ass shit. Oh, also I forgot to say 635 on the bar. Because it was just too many small plates to add on top of what I was trying to do. To get to 630, because it's like fucking another plate, 15, some other bullshit. Too much math, bro. So I was just like, you know what, fuck it. We'll go for 5 pounds more. Put on the fucking 25 and do 5 or 635. Bro, my ass is killing me, dude. I need a fucking stretcher, rub that shit out. Fuck. I think it's just from so like I'll drive, bro, and I'll feel it in my legs, you know, like my front like quads. But once I get to about here, I'm like engaging those glutes back to lock it out. And I was in here for a minute. This was like the longest part of my deadlift, locking it out, and then kind of just doing my best to stay up to like fully lock it out. So my shit's kicking, but just kicking in the way that it's tight. I don't think we're injured. I did it all for you. All for you.